If I can have your attention, please. We're now joined by the driver of the number 9 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet, Chase Elliott. We'll open into questions for Chase. We got Bob up front.
Bob Pockers, ESPN. Now that you've been on the track a little bit, have you gotten any more of a sense of how restarts will go and how the finish might go?
Yeah, I mean, the track to me is the same, which is a good thing. I think this is a great track that we come to. I think the visual of what you see is probably the biggest difference in what I see coming off turn 2. I guess is what it is now is a little odd, but I think the speed is going to be so slow for those restarts. I don't think that's going to be an issue being in the corner like that. So it'd be in front of the fans and they'll be able to see it. So it'd be good.
Go to Jerry.
Jerry Jordan, KickingTheTires.net and PRN. With the track being the technical same, will it be difficult, though, for you to communicate with your crew chief or spotter with the turns and being flipped like that, or are you just going to use the old number style?
Yeah, I feel like we've probably used the old numbers more than we have the new ones this weekend. Just so used to that, and but yeah, it's I'm sure as time goes, you'll make sure you switch over at some point, but for now, we're all being very descriptive in which end we're talking about, just to make sure we're on the same page.
Go to the back.
Chase, Jonathan Merriman, NASCAR.com. With the 4 cars penalty, is that not necessarily a morale booster for you and your guys, but is there a little bit more life thinking that you don't necessarily have to come in and win this race to advance? If something goes wrong with him, you're right there in it.
Well, someone's misfortune shouldn't be a morale boost for your team, first off. So, we're in a position anyway where I feel like we have to win. And honestly, that needs to be the mentality anyway, because, if you were to make it to Homestead next week, you're going to have to win down there. So you might as well embrace it and like it and move on.
We got Dustin here in the middle.
Dustin Long, NBC Sports. A couple questions. Pit road's been reconfigured a little bit. What is that like going down there, and what kind of issue might that be, or just trying to get used to and not getting caught speeding?
Yeah, it's definitely different for sure, and I think you'll see a lot of teams practicing that tomorrow just because all the timing lines are different and the corner's really sharp in certain spots, and then it kind of opens back up in other sections. So it's an odd-shaped pit road and very very wide too. So yeah, I think everybody will spend some time on that tomorrow. We didn't really have enough time today with that practice, and then we were a little late getting going. So I didn't really have a chance to mess with it much.
Also, Joey Logano says that based on how he's run lately, that he views himself as the favorite to win the championship. You're still a contender, so what do you say to that?
I mean, I don't really care what he thinks. So.
Any other questions for Chase? That's it. Thank you, sir.
All right, thanks.